You are not poor because of a lack of money. You are poor because of the way your brain was designed. For millions of years, your mind learned to survive, not to get rich, to chase pleasure today, to fear every loss, to copy the herd. And all those instincts that kept your ancestors alive are the same ones keeping you broke today. In the next few minutes, you will meet the 7 mental traps that sabotage your money without you even noticing. They are not personal flaws. They are factory traps installed in every single human being. But here is the good news. The moment you see them clearly, they lose their power over you. Let's start with an uncomfortable truth. Rich people are not smarter than you. Many of them never even finish college. The real difference is that they learned, on purpose or by pure luck, to switch these traps off. While most people react with instinct, they respond with a system. Think of your mind as an autopilot you inherited from your ancestors. That autopilot is brilliant at hunting, running, and surviving, but it is terrible at saving and investing. Today we're going to expose all 7 traps, one by one, with examples you will recognize instantly. Pay very close attention to which ones feel familiar, because I promise you, almost nobody on earth escapes all of them. Trap number 1. Instant gratification. Your brain values a pleasure today far more than a reward tomorrow. Psychologists call it present bias. That is why you would rather spend $20 tonight than watch them grow into $200 a few years from now. In a famous experiment, children were offered 1 marshmallow now, or 2 if they could wait 15 minutes. Decades later, the ones who managed to wait had higher income, better education, and better health. Money works in exactly the same way. Wealth is, to a huge degree, the reward for patience. Every single time you choose the small pleasure of today, you are stealing something far bigger from your future self. And the worst part is, you do not even feel it happening. Trap number 2, loss aversion. Losing $100 hurts roughly twice as much as the joy you feel from gaining 100. Your brain treats every loss as if it were a threat to your life. The result? When a market drops, you panic and sell at the worst possible moment, exactly when you should be buying. And when an investment goes up, you sell far too early, terrified of losing the little you gained. Loss aversion forces you to buy high and sell low, the exact opposite of what builds wealth. Great investors do not feel less fear than you do. They feel the same knot in their stomach. The difference is that they train themselves not to obey it. Trap number 3, lifestyle inflation. You get a raise, and instead of saving it, you upgrade your car, your home, your restaurants. Within a few months, that higher salary feels just as tight as the old one. Psychologists call it hedonic adaptation. You get used to everything new and slide right back to your usual level of happiness, except now with much higher fixed costs. It is a golden hamster wheel. You run faster, you earn more, and you stay in exactly the same place. People who build real wealth do the opposite. When their income rises, they keep their lifestyle calm and let that entire difference work for them, invested year after year. Trap number 4, social comparison. Your brain measures success by looking at other people, never in absolute terms. That is why you buy things you do not need, with money you do not have, to impress people you do not even care about. Social media turned this trap into a worldwide epidemic. You see an acquaintance's new car, their beach trip, their shiny watch, and you feel like you're falling behind. But there is one thing you never see: their debt. Many of the people who look rich are simply acting rich, and on the inside they are sinking. Real wealth is silent. You almost never see it because it is invested, working quietly and growing far away from everyone's eyes. If you have recognized yourself in some of these traps so far, relax. It is completely normal and human. But the next one is maybe the most dangerous of them all, because it is invisible and you use it every single day without realizing. It is the trap that makes you throw your money away precisely when you think you're saving it. Stay with me, because understanding this one idea can change the way you spend forever. Trap number 5, anchoring. Your brain judges prices by comparing them to the first number it sees, not to the real value of things. That is why a $100 shirt, marked down to $60, feels like an irresistible bargain, even though you would never have paid $60 for it otherwise. The store anchored you at $100. Sales crossed out prices, the famous only a few left in stock. All of it is carefully designed to exploit this bias. You're not buying because you need it. You are buying because your brain feels like it is winning a battle. The right question is never how much am I saving. The only question that matters is how much am I spending, and do I truly need this? Trap number 6, mental accounting. Your mind treats money differently depending on where it came from. You guard every dollar of your salary with care, but a bonus, a tax refund, or an unexpected prize, you spend without thinking, as if it were free money falling from the sky. But money has no memory. $100 is $100, no matter where it comes from. This same trap leads you to keep savings in an account that barely earns anything, while you pay sky-high interest on a credit card. You feel safe because you have savings while the debt is eating you alive on the other side. A strong financial mind sees all of its money as one single total, not as separate little boxes with different rules. Trap number 7, the sunk cost fallacy. It is the tendency to keep investing in something only because you already invested so much before. You stay in a business that loses money month after month, an investment that keeps sinking, or in a subscription you never use, because quitting feels like admitting personal defeat. But listen carefully. The money you already spent is never coming back, no matter what you decide. It is gone. Your brain hates admitting it was wrong, so it throws good money after bad, again and again. People with a solid financial mind ask themselves one brutal question. If I were starting today from zero, with nothing invested, would I put my money into this again? If the answer is no, it is time to let go. You might be wondering why your brain is so badly designed for money. And here is the twist. It is not badly designed. It is perfectly designed for a world that no longer exists. For almost all of human history, there were no banks, no compound interest, no markets, no retirement. Eating today was infinitely more valuable than any promise of tomorrow, because tomorrow, quite simply, you might be dead. Copying the tribe kept you inside the group and safe. Fearing loss saved your life over and over. The problem is that the world changed completely in just a few centuries, but your brain is still running the same software from 100,000 years ago. You're not broken. You are just using an ancient tool to play a brand new game. So how do you win this game? Not with more willpower, because willpower runs out within a few hours of waking up. You win with systems that decide for you before your instinct even has a chance to fire. First, automate your savings and your investments on the very same day you get paid, so the money leaves your account before your brain even sees it. Second, impose a mandatory 24-hour wait before any big purchase, so the impulse burns out on its own. Third, stop checking your investments every single day, because every glance wakes up the fear and pushes you to sell. And fourth, always measure yourself against your own goals, never against the edited lives of other people. When you build the right system, the right thing happens on its own, with no fighting against your own mind. And here is the big lesson in all of this. Wealth is not a math problem. It is a psychology problem. The formula for getting rich has been known for centuries and fits in a single sentence. Spend less than you earn and invest the difference for a long time. Everybody knows it. Almost nobody follows it. And why? Because of these 7 mental traps. The day you learn to watch your own mind in action, you stop being its victim and you start using it in your favor. Rich people were not born with a different brain than yours. They simply learned, little by little, not to believe absolutely everything it tells them. So this week, I'm leaving you a challenge. Pick one single trap, the one that hurt the most to hear, and design a small system to switch it off. One automatic decision is worth more than 1,000 good intentions. If this video made you see your money with new eyes, subscribe, because on this channel we take apart the psychology of money piece by piece with no magic promises. Your mind created these traps, and your mind, properly trained, can also break them. See you in the next video.